Welcome. Hello. Happy week. Because I don't know what day it is. That's okay. Because I don't like focusing on that kind of stuff. But it is a sunny day. I do know that. I can't tell you what day of the week it is, but it's sunny. It's a sunny day. I like that. I enjoy that. I enjoy the rain too. I mean, I don't really care. I just enjoy the day. I just want to start by saying thank you to everyone. Seriously, I don't know. It's sort of, it's not overwhelming because it's not. It's just wonderful. Like for real. Like it's just a wonderful thing. Like all the love, all the support. Man, I talk to so many people like on Facebook that I haven't talked to in years or that I don't even know, and they're just showing me so much love and support. And I really appreciate that. Like these tools of connection don't have to be negative, and they don't have to be just for scrolling through things and trying to get likes for things that we don't know. If you're friends with me on Facebook or Instagram or through the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel is called Real Talk for an Unreal World. I'm doing a Facebook Live at the same time, just building a community. But if you're friends with me or you watch any of my videos and you message me, I always interact. I'm not about likes. I'm not about like views. I don't care. I really just don't care about being popular or anything like that. I just have a message and I'm trying to share it, and it's really cool that that's happening. I love it. So if you comment to me and you message or whatever message, I love to know where people are in the world because it's crazy. It's so crazy doing this, that the connection is so cool. Like it's really cool. I think about where I was a year ago. I was in prison. I was in prison a year ago. I can say that. I've said that. And to think like a year later, I'm here. I'm here, I'm doing this, I'm living in Vancouver, I just started a company, I've got a wonderful relationship, like, I love myself, trust myself, I own the things I say, and I own the things I do, I just try and live, what I feel is a moral life, and I'm very fortunate for that, and it happened because I just made a choice, I made a decision to change something in my life. And I had a conversation today with a loved one about the cost of changing something in your life. And I was actually just thinking about it before I did the video. But it's amazing that we're raised under this idea and this influence of money. If I use this example this morning with him, if I offered you a job for $250,000 a year to train elephants, and you're from Canada, but I'm going to pay you $250,000 a year to learn how to train elephants. Would you do it? You know nothing about it. You have no idea. You're from Canada, so I know you don't know how to train elephants. But you got to go and you're going to train elephants. Would you do it? Of course you would. For 250 grand a year, most people, even if you worked, I don't care what you were doing before, but you would drop everything to learn this task because what's at stake is $250,000. But to teach ourselves how to do something that's fundamentally or good for just the physical being of your own journey of yourself, we make every excuse in the world as to why not to do that. Sometimes we lose loved ones over those things that we can't change. We lose jobs, we lose, whatever it is. We lose ourselves, basically, and that's where I wanted to go with that. I lost myself for a long time because I couldn't make changes in my life. I lost 3 kids, 2 with one girl and 1 with another girl. I lost the houses, cars, like all the materialistic things, of course. If I didn't lose them, I sold them, and that's just a reality. But that was my journey. Those were difficult lessons in my life that I couldn't wrap my head around, that if I didn't change these things, I was going to lose them. And then ultimately, once I lost all the materialistic things and I lost love, I lost myself because I never really loved myself. And I think that that's like a conversation we should be having. Like the things that we'll do for money, we'll change everything and do anything for. But the things that we do for ourselves, we make every excuse in the world why we don't have to change, or why we shouldn't, or I'll do it tomorrow. Or maybe I'll just do this one thing for a day and then, well, I tried. It's crazy to me to be living a human experience and to be having a human experience and have it be altered by this hollow nothing that is money. It breaks my heart. We got children upstairs that we don't even see. We had children because we thought it was a great idea to have little entities of ourselves that we could raise and love, yet we have no time for them because they don't generate money. And I think that's the reality. I mean, if you're sitting in your house and you haven't seen your kids in a week, but they're upstairs, that's kind of crazy because you're so busy with X. The most important things in life, the most valuable things in life are free. This material shit, this idea that we need something to appease someone else, it's not real. It's not. Like, money can't buy you happiness, maybe for a week, maybe for a couple years. I know lots of rich people, trust me, they don't have real friends. They don't. They have people that like to be around them because they have money, but they don't love themselves because they love the money. And, I mean, maybe your roadblock isn't money. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's something that somebody else is trying to change in you. Ask yourself this. If somebody's trying to change something inside of you, is it what you want to change? Is it for you? Is it for them? Because somebody who loves you would never ask you to change anything on the inside because they love you, right? Unless you're like an angry, mean person in the world, that's just common sense, right? I mean, we all should live with love. It's free. It's absolutely free, and it'll set you free if you live with it. I mean, trust me, I had a couple companies. I did quite well for myself many times in my life, even though I was a junkie for, X amount of time, 20 years. I still had moments to breathe, and I still was quite functioning. I thought all those things would, really set me free. And even when I had obtained some of them, I just ended up selling them, losing them, because they didn't mean anything anyways. When I was left with nothing and I was in prison, that's when I found myself. That's really when I found myself. And it wasn't until I could love myself that my family would even accept a phone call from me. Because until my mother heard my voice and she heard the way I talked, like this, because when I come out of there, I was like this, then she knew. Like, he's no longer talking shit, he's showing me stuff. So instead of, telling yourself, never mind a loved one, but if you're telling yourself, I'm going to do this, just show. Just do things. Make changes. Actions. Whoever told me that for years. Actions speak louder than words, Justin. Actions speak louder than words. I just didn't hear it. Because I didn't want to hear it. Authentic and honest. It's difficult to do with ourselves. I get that. If I put 250 grand in front of you, tell you to be honest and authentic, you'll tell me everything. Of course you will. All the faults, all the things that hold you back, I'm going to give you 250 grand. It's kind of wild if you think about it, Seriously. It's kind of crazy. So I'm just trying to show you that when you tip the scales with money, there's just no telling what can happen. But if you find harmony and balance within yourself, you live a balanced life. And I mean that with things on the inside. Authenticity, honesty with yourself, love, weigh things. This is what I said to my loved one today. I said to him, if you're trying to do something for someone else, weigh it. The universe, we are all here because of balance and harmony. We have night, we have day. We have good, we have bad. We have light, we have dark. Everything sits in balance. If the world was off axis 0.001 or whatever it is, none of this would work. And the universe would not be in harmony and would not be in balance. All of this works because of harmony and balance. So I always look to nature to teach me things. So if nature, because it was here before me, and it worked wonderfully. It wasn't until we came along and started thinking we were better than it did we tip the scales. And we are tipping the scales. Environmentally, been meaning all week to talk about the environment because it's been weighing on me because I love the planet so much. And I think that I need to educate that we're here as like visitors, you know. We can't overcome it like Columbus did in North America. That was horrible. And we're doing the same thing. You know, and it's just absolutely horrible when we try to take over things because we're not good at that. We suck at it, actually. We can't live in harmony. But if we can find harmony in ourselves, then we can set the scales right with the environment and the rest of life. I got ideas how to change all this. I know how to change all this, to be honest with you. I'm going to change the world. But I can't do that alone. And I'm a Scorpio, and I want to try. At times, I just want to take it all on myself. I got big shoulders. I can do it, but I can't. And I know that now. So that's why I do these videos, is to help, like, because I need help. Like I do. If you're here and you love the planet and you love, this human experience, we got to fix it. Just because it took so long to mess it up doesn't mean we can't fix it quickly. Because if we fix ourselves by living just a balanced, harmonized life within our core, and I promise you, if you set your scales with love, it'll be even every single time. You might have to have difficult conversations. Absolutely, because somebody else's scales might be tipped that you meet in life. But that's cool. That's what we're here to do. We're here to share, and experience things together so we can keep everything in balance. And I mean, we're 8 billion people on the planet. That doesn't have to look like this big divide of things. It just doesn't. We're all people. We all smile the same. We all cry the same. We all laugh, the same. We just do it in different languages in different parts of the world. So it's, just remember that. Doesn't matter where we come from. We're all the same. And everyone's trying to balance the scales the same way because we're here for the same thing. The idea of money has given us learned behavior in this mental way of thinking that everything on the outside, consumption. If I just had a Rari, if I just had a Mazda, if I just had 3 houses, if I just had $1 million, it's going to set me free. I'm not saying that it might not put a smile on your face, but it's hollow. It's hollow. To be honest with you, people ask me all the time, what would you do if you make it? What do you mean if I make it? I'm just going to make sure that everyone else is making it too. I could care less. My life ain't going to change. I'm still going to the forest. I don't need much. I actually had nothing, so I'm cool with it. And that's never going to change for me. Because I figured that out. I learned that lesson, I did. I had to do it in a very unfortunate way in a freaking prison cell. 20 years on the street. Like, wild shit. Be happy that yours wasn't as wild, but that doesn't change. We're still looking for the same things. And I mean, be grateful, if anything. Be grateful that you didn't end up in the prison cell. Maybe you're at home and the person you're sleeping next to, you need to have a difficult conversation for the last 5 years, but you haven't been able to do it, and it's held you both back from love. Have that conversation, man. You're not in a prison cell. I know you might feel like one in your mind, and that's where we can associate. Because I was a prisoner in my own mind, too. My addiction made me do bad things, for sure. I never hurt people, but I did bad things. I wasn't happy with them, but I forgave myself. I asked for forgiveness. I got it. I'm cool with it. Because I believe that, so I'm cool with it. But I know that if we can set some things right within ourselves, we can set some things right within the world. And we can change this thing. Because this whole idea of people having more and judgment is bullshit. I mean, come on. It's 2021. You can't be real that this is cool. We're people. We're all the same. I know that. It's just how much has this been affected by this outside world? How much has your journey been altered by media, by learned behavior from other people, whatever, people around you? I don't know. But just ask yourself core questions, fundamental questions, of what's real to you. If you're not happy and you find yourself miserable and you find yourself down all the time, ask yourself some questions. Do that. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing every day and expecting a different result. Now, with me, everyone said what I was doing was insane. Of course it was. I was doing heroin for 15 years. It wasn't cool. I get that. I knew that every single day as well. Thank God mine was so bad that every day I woke up, I was like, holy shit, I got to change this. I got to change this. this is wild. This is crazy. I'm sick. I'm hurt. I got nothing. You know what I mean? Yet, I didn't change what I did. So, it transpired day after day, year after year. But let's associate. If you're waking up every single day and you don't like the foods you eat, but you eat the same shit every day, then me and you's one and the same. Or if you wake up every day and you want another job, but you don't try to get another job, you go to the same shit job that you go to, then you and me's one and the same. Because the definition of insanity is waking up every day, doing the same thing, and expecting a different result. So if you want something to change, make a change. Everyone told me I could never change. Everyone told me I'd be nothing, you know? Not my mom and dad, and my grandma and grandpa. But, many people told me that. They always said I had potential, but they thought I'd never be nothing because I couldn't rewire this, you know? Or in here. I couldn't find what I was looking for in my heart. I couldn't rewire this until I found the love in my heart. I can promise you that. So, the first place to look is here. Don't let this cloud this. Follow your heart all the time. Ask yourself difficult questions and get answers by doing things. Experience will give you answers. I just love humanity. I'm a human being, part of the human race, living on planet Earth. We're all the same. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what you look like. Big, tall, small, whatever, man. We're all the same. We live in different bodies, but that's just because that's our experience for this life. You know, so don't be judging people, man. That's just their journey. Enjoy yours. Live for you. You know? Learn something about yourself. Check out your sun sign. Look inside, not out. You want to know who you be? You don't know who you are? How many people don't know who they be? If you don't know who you be, first thing I say is, what's your birthday? Check out your sign. Put your birthday in, what's my sign? And then read about your sun sign. Now you're going to learn something about yourself. Not horoscopes. Don't be playing into that crap, making somebody money and stuff. That's stupid. People should be giving you that stuff for free anyways if they have a connection. But all the information is out there. It's just whether or not you want to seek it. I seek and thank God because I got set free. And I just want to set my family free. So if you're part of the human race, you family to me. So I don't want anyone held back by money. And I don't want anyone... I live in the same reality. I get it, you know? I started a company too because I have to perpetuate. It's what we have to do. I get it. But if we all work together, we don't have to do that anymore. We can just garden and we don't need cars and we don't need these kind of things. They're just there to change the way we think. You know what I mean? It's true. It may sound like a lot, but I have so many wonderful ideas and things, I think anyways, and a lot of people are really getting behind me, so I appreciate that. I want to share them, you know, because I really value people over money. I value people over money. Ask yourself that. I don't hate on nobody. I don't judge nobody because I understand. Awareness for me was everything. It's such a gift. I received the gift of sight. I tell everyone that. What happened to you in jail? I received the gift of sight. I can see now. And I can see what I don't need. And I can see what I do. And that's people. That's my family. You know? All of you. Everybody, man. And I want us just to come together. So if you're hurting, you got questions, message me. You know, my YouTube channel, Real Talk for an Unreal World. Please share it if you think it can help someone. Share it for that purpose. If you think it can help someone, throw it up, man. I mean, it means the world to me. I'm going to keep doing this. I got people that coming on and, a lot of great things because I care about the community and what that is. We don't even know what community is these days, but we're going to build one. And if I can't build one outside, I'll build one right here. And then it'll change outside because I know how to do this. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Much love. You know what I mean? You need something, message me. I'm always here. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you love it, okay? Cheers. Ciao. Thank you.